Yeah.
Well, want another helping of your just desserts?
Wow.
No one's gonna hear you scream from down here.
We've beaten him up several times now.
Wait a second. I'll let you see what's in the sphere.
Pain.
Let us? Please, the sphere is yours to watch.
Well, at least she's smart enough to realize she's beaten. So, now we'll see what all this trouble was about. Oh yeah, Pain is going to reach level 28 before Yuna reaches level 27. Well, that's not a whoops, that's just how the level progression works in this game. I'm not sure why it's done that way, but that's how it works. I'll get something next chapter that will help me remedy that, will help me catch up Yuna. And fully rendered cutscene.
This looks important and ominous.
Yes, well, like I've said before, there aren't very many fully rendered cutscenes in this game, so when you see one, it's probably important. Yeah, any idea where this might... What? You're not too far off. It's certainly,
That is the Colossus, Vegnagun.
something that's no good.
We finished our analysis of the sphere. It appears to have been recorded underneath
That
Bevelle.
not very good.
I see Bevelle hasn't lost its old fondness for secrets.
Exactly. Those Yevon scum have been concealing that weapon.
You know what? It almost sounds like they're on the same
If
side.
anyone uses that thing, Spira is done for.
Oh yes, but it's the plot device. They
But
can't
it's a
just
Machina.
agree.
All we have to do is shaky shake our way up to it and take it apart.
That's what Nucci's got in mind. And of course, whatever he's planning is what
Really,
I'm
what does that
planning.
even mean?
What about you?
It means that she knows how to take machines apart.
The summoner who defeated Sin ought to stand
It
up
was
and
an
defend
ability
Spira
she could
again.
actually use in battle in the last game. You remember?
Shaky shake?
So, then I guess we're on the same
Actually, it was
side.
called
We'll be
Steel,
waiting
except
for
when
you.
she used it on a
Wait,
robot
where?
enemy, it would be an insta-kill.
Don't be silly, love. On your airship, of course. I've always wanted to take a spin on that thing.
I guess the idea would be that she would steal some part vital to its operation.
Sin is gone. The calm is here. I thought our peaceful days would never end. The eternal calm. I really believed it would last forever. Until now. I've realized how fragile it
Yeah,
can
so
be.
this is what Nuge was really after. He wants to get rid of this thing before it does who knows what. And while in that cutscene earlier, it almost sounded like LeBlanc and Nuge wanted to use it, that was not the case. This was before you came in, Jen. So you are now railroaded into Bevelle, I think. Yeah, that's kind of a bad idea, being on top like that. Also, I don't know how you would breathe.
First things first, we are going to Bevelle. Full speed ahead!
Yeah, Heartless or something?
Her emblem does look like the Heartless emblem, doesn't it?
You just wait,
A
Blondie.
little bit.
You know what makes
I love how he calls her
It's off to
Blondie.
save Spira, of course.
Right.
Always getting herself dragged into trouble.
And how they're
We're going to Bevelle. There's
and how they're
So why
talking
would
about
we
Yuna
get
getting
ourselves-
herself into trouble when they're dragging along. When they're letting themselves get dragged along with her.
You're a goody-goody.
Yeah, she is kind of a goody-goody. I mean, she was willing to sacrifice her life and all. Yeah, some of the enemies here sort of took me by surprise. They were a bit tougher than I thought than I thought they were going to be. Maybe I'm usually a bit higher level when I get here than I was this time.
It's obvious. We nab the head honcho. Then we make him lead us to Vegnagun and checkmate.
Not bad.
I got no problem with this. Our target is the new Yevon Praetor.
I got not problem with this. Was that a typo? He didn't say that, did he?
Like that doesn't stand a chance without his escort.
Girly man, who are you, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's much stronger than he looks.
Logos, I think qualifies the girly man.
Who does?
The real here. Logos.
It's those Youth League spies. We won't have you defile this place like you did in Kilika.
The guy you were calling Snape?
Yes.
Well, good luck.
He's probably
Good luck.
you can hear his voice right now.
Of course they bail on us as soon as we encounter trouble.
Yep. I love how she literally just dodged a bullet.
No, actually that hit me.
Oh, it's okay. It looked like she dodged it. She crashed out of it.
What did you just say?
She just like crouched down and like ducked, and it looked like she dodged the bullet. I was like, really?
Nope.
Now the Matrix. Now the Matrix. Well, let me just equip my Neo Dressphere.
Actually, there's a Dressphere that provides even more coverage than that.
Wow. In a game about playing dress up.
Yes. Oh, did you... Look, it's Barkeep. I don't know what he's doing here. Anyway, he doesn't really have anything interesting, so... I'm saving my gil for Awaka. Well, yeah, I did get a new garment, didn't I? No, that wasn't it. Alright, yeah. This gives you some pretty powerful healing magic.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, like I've done before, I wouldn't equip White Mage on this one because it's redundant. Instead, I would equip other classes with high magic and high MP. That don't already have those abilities, but could take advantage of them. But you have to go through a lot of gates to take full advantage of that stuff. So, if you gave the sphere at the beginning of this chapter, if you gave the sphere to New Yevon rather than the Youth League, this wouldn't happen. You would be let in.
Piece of cake.
Of course, then on Mushroom Rock Road, you would have faced some battles. Well, more battles. But these guys aren't really too tough.
Look what I found.
Maybe I should have had Pain Learn High Potion, because at the rate at the rate you use items from the like at the rate that you use special Alchemist items that don't deplete your stock, potions aren't that effective. It takes a long time to use one of those. Using them from your stock is a lot faster. But I'm having her learn Ether, so that takes a while.
Yeah. It's useful.
Yes, very much. And when you've learned that, she can learn another one that takes even more ability points. The maximum, in fact, 999.
Give it to me.
Yikes.
Guess what item you can use? What? Okay. Wait, that guy seemed to disappear when he used that attack.
Hey, look what I found.
The flamethrower dude. I find it kind of strange that they're treating the High Summoner this way. It's like, this is the one who beat Sin for good. Who did what nobody else could do in 1,000 years. And just because she, you know, makes the wrong friends, they start attacking her.
Never get through like you deserve.
Yeah, so I talked to that guy because I thought he might, you know, I thought he or she actually, I don't know, it's a boy or a girl. I thought that person might, you know, actually tell me what was going on or have something to say, but instead, just calls guards to kill you. And at least the robots have shorter aims here than in FF8. These guys have a bit more. These guys have a pretty high amount of hit points, but their attacks aren't that powerful. Oh, actually, their attacks are pretty powerful, but... So yeah, having a white mage in the party is probably not a bad idea. Then, of course, there's the Alchemist with the ability to pull potions out of nowhere, so that helps too. Yeah, I'm not sure if I use something to speed this up, but that probably would be a good idea. Riku as a gun mage can, you know, has the Fiend Hunter abilities, the attacks that where each one hits a particular type of enemy pretty hard. For some reason, the guards on either side of the door don't even look up. Maybe they've wised up. Thank you! Somebody recognizes that she's High Summoner. It seems like once you get past the High Bridge, nobody's really interested in your being there. They're just all like, what do we do now? Yeah, at this point, basically, I think from this point on, things are the same no matter which side you took at the beginning of the chapter. We were in here before briefly in Chapter 1. This time we're going to go much further. Oh, apparently Barrel is not where he's supposed to be.
I like this spooky fog.
What?
I like this spooky fog.
I love how the guy says,
Spooky.
"Be careful, some of the soldiers have worked themselves into a frenzy." That reminds me of Peppy saying, "Do a barrel roll after you've just been shot up with like 50 lasers." Oh, noes. Oh, I'm trying to go right when there is nothing. There it is.